Hey y'all, this is Kix Brooks, and you are listening to Rick's House. Everything you need to know about home improvement. Here comes Rick.
Good Saturday morning to you. Welcome into Rick's House. Thanks for joining us on the program.
Clearing the throat already.
I'll get that frog out there in a minute. Yeah, I know it. Doggone, I don't know. I swallowed that coffee down the wrong pipe.
I love how people say that's the wrong side of the pipe.
The wrong side of the pipe. And I gotta let that one ear out because I can't function with both ears covered. Makes me feel claustrophobified.
Hang on tight. He's in rare form.
I am. I slept good.
Oh, my.
Slept good.
He's counting deer instead of counting sheep.
Boy, I went through the deer gauntlet this morning. 5 little deers.
5 little deers.
And then 2 concrete ones.
2 concrete ones. And them things coming right at me. Oh, no, they're not. They're statues.
Oh, my gosh. But they was all good this morning, and I was creeping.
Hey.
Lord have mercy. I'm tired of that.
He learned his lesson, didn't he?
I did. Well, I was just going about 30 maybe 35.
Maybe.
And then I stopped
to
let the phone across, and then, and about the time I said, "Where's Mama?"
Boom.
Bam.
There she was.
And insurance companies out there, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Somebody tell me who's good. Shame on some.
Yeah.
Shame on some.
Shame on some, yeah. Yeah.
Insurance is great till you use it.
Yeah. And then they raise your rates.
No-fault accident when you get hit in the side by a deer. That's kind of what I thought.
I know. That's like that. That's like when I hit my deer. They said I hit the deer. I said, no, she committed suicide. She turned and came at me. I was going. She was to my left. She came back to me.
Well, I didn't even get no backstrap out of it. She got up and walked away, which I was glad because she had a little phone. Don't send me letters. I don't want the letters. No letters. We got a lot to talk about today. Last night, I'll be honest with you. I do show prep all during the week because things happen.
Yeah.
And I see things that come to my attentions, and I think about them, and then I try to write them down because my birthday was yesterday, and I want to thank everyone.
Yesterday,
Friday? No, yeah, Friday.
I thought it was Thursday.
Wait a minute. Yes, my birthday was Thursday.
Okay,
sorry.
Wait a minute here.
No, I was wrong.
Yeah,
my birthday's the 31st, just like Wesley Snipes and Vince Ferrara over on the other station. We got the same birthday. And somebody else, I forget who else has their birthday. But, July 31st is my birthday, so I turned 57. And had many, many wonderful wishes. And thank all of y'all that take the time to do that. I really appreciate it, and I hope I didn't miss anybody. But I worked.
Ain't that something?
Yeah. So, but it was good. We had a good day. I went in, we just took our time and did our thing and enjoyed life, and it was good. So we got a lot to talk about today. And if you notice, I've said about 14,000 times, music provided by Epidemic Sound, which I pay for every month. Because YouTube sent me a nasty note saying, we've identified these cuts as from Epidemic Sound. And I said, well, I've identified them that I own them because I bought the rights to them.
Yeah. I love these companies that they have all these people monitoring everything. It's like, my gosh.
Yeah, how do you have time to do? And then they sent me a thing back and said, well, you're not monetized on YouTube, so you're okay.
Yeah.
I said, well, I know I'm going to go by the rules.
Yeah.
If the rules say don't play it, don't play it.
Yeah.
Of course, the radio station has rights to play certain music.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, I don't want to cut nobody out of theirs.
No.
So that's how it goes. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Had a great show last week. I was so encouraged to have Evan on from Permachink, and we're going to be seeing more of them, and just really, really interesting about all the products they have that's available that I had no idea that were available for residential homes. Not just log homes, but regular homes and decks and batteries running low. That's bad.
Yeah, that was educational last week.
It was
Very educational.
It was educational to me.
Yeah.
Crisis.
All that
Mayday.
You got all that glue in there trying to hold that in there.
No, I pulled it loose.
Oh no.
Pulling it out of my bag. That's going to be bad if that happens.
Oh no.
Oh, I see why.
You see why? Hang on. Technology at its best.
That's now.
There you go. Now it's charging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's charging.
Okay.
When I pulled it out, the rubber band back up.
But yeah,
that was in the way.
But Permachink last week, yeah, I mean, that was an education. The stuff that he talked about, Evan talked about, that I had no idea.
Man, the
that they
technology
did.
that goes into that, brother, is something else.
Wow.
And you're very busy with football season.
Gosh, yeah. We've already got scrimmages that we're going to and getting caught up on things and changes and setting the schedules. And we've got Carson Newman football coming up on the 30th. We got high school football jamborees.
Are we doing
15th.
football this year too?
Who?
Stations.
Oh yeah, we got high school football. We cover 4 of the 5 high schools in Sevier County on both stations.
Good deal.
And then we got Carson Newman football also.
Doing Carson Newman football.
Yeah, Carson Newman football will be here on the mix.
That makes me happy.
Yeah. So we got. I mean, it's
folks over there.
I got some busy days coming up.
If you've never been to a Carson Newman football game, you don't know. It's fantastic.
Yes.
You don't know what you're missing.
The setting, the view you have from sitting in the home stands,
phenomenal.
It's phenomenal. There's not a bad seat in the house. The
atmosphere's wonderful.
The parking's easy. Tickets are cheaper than down at the other place.
Yeah, and there's plenty of good places to eat afterwards. Plenty of good food around.
Yep.
And Maryville College, where I played, is a really neat Division III experience. If you've never been out and played out there, I mean, and spent some time out there, it's a nice venue too.
Is. Yeah,
very nice venue. Good to see you, Ron, Brother Brian. Good to see you in this morning. The call-in line is open and prepared for calling. We blow the dust off of it. 865-932-7449. If you're listening to us and you're from Saskatchewan or wherever else you might be from in this beautiful part of the world that you're visiting with us, and you have a question, we might be able to help you.
Yeah.
There are no stupid questions. The only stupid one's the one that you don't ask. We can take text lines. We can, on the text line, we can take a text line.
Oh, wow.
Text.
He remembered it
I
today.
remembered it today. 865-255-3911. If you want to text us, we have some regular texting folks, and I appreciate that. Maybe you're busy. Maybe you're not. But you'd rather text. Gen X is me.
Gen X.
I don't like texting, but I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But I've got fat fingers.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I voice text a lot when I can.
Yeah, I do that too.
Problem is, you don't understand redneck.
Yeah, I know. Bless her.
So you don't understand redneck.
I sent a text to someone that I do business with the other day, and she said, "You don't say." That's what she texted back. You don't say. And then I looked at it, and I'm like, that looks like something Bugs Bunny would say. Brian says, have you heard of pop-in house windows? Well, I don't know. I would imagine that could be a replacement window. You'll have to send me something on it, Brian, because I don't know. It could be just a Midwestern terminology that we're unfamiliar with. Sounds familiar to me. Windows, you spelled incorrectly. You spelled it WINDOWS. It's WINDER. Winder. No, I'm just kidding. So we got that going on. So here's some of the things we're going to chat about today. We're going to talk about underpinning for wintertime if you're in an RV park. We're going to talk about a new heated hose product. This is RV stuff we're talking about today. cord corrosion, and that can go in your home or in that, something I experienced. We're going to talk about you should know your wattage of your appliances.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to give you an example about that. We're going to talk about your condensation drain on your HVAC unit getting clogged and flooding your carpet.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about insulating cabinets and closet walls and RVs. And we also think that RV doors suck. So we're going
Oh, wow. Okay.
we're going to tell you how to fix that. I had something that happened to me this week, and I had no idea. This has never happened to me before, and I must be honest, I had no idea how to fix it.
Oh, hey.
And so I went to the trusty YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me tell you something about YouTube
And Dr. Google.
and Dr. Google. There are things on YouTube that are outstanding.
Oh, yeah.
And there are things on YouTube that get the job done, and I look at that and go, could you make that any harder?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just do this, 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 and this?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a couple things going on there in that whole world that, you know, we're going to talk a little bit about that. But I was re-leveling our travel trailer
Yes.
this week because of the rain.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a standard jack, stabilizer jack. Camco makes one, and then many others make one that you can purchase at Walmart or at any of the camping stores. That just pops into your impact driver or into your drill, and it fits the nut that's on the stabilizer jack, so you can run it up with a drill instead of hand cranking. You have a hand crank too. The hand crank, I ain't about that no more. When I was young, I just took the hand crank. I like to take a drill, and it's up.
Yeah.
Now, remember that your stabilizer jacks are not for lifting your camper. They're for stabilizing your camper, unless you've done what I've done, which is take those 1,000-pound jacks off and put 5,000-pound jacks on every corner so that it will lift. But even at that point, we don't want to do any more stress on that than we have to. Well, I needed an inch.
An inch
Of height.
of height.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I really didn't feel like running the nose of the camper back down, running the front stabilizers back up, running the nose of the camper back down, which puts the tail end back up, is where I needed the inch on one side. So it was easy to run it down. So I thought, I'm just going to get my electric impact drill.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
But before that, I thought I'll take my 24-volt impact wrench, Cobalt, which is pretty decent. It ain't a Milwaukee. It's not a Makita. It's not a, it's not a Bosch. It's not a,
But it gets the job done.
gets the job done, most of the time.
Yeah.
So, man, I was going to town. I just thought I was in NASCAR. It was rattling and going on. Snap.
Oh.
So the stem that comes off the back side of the socket snapped in two.
Oh, wow.
Now, if you know how cordless impact wrench works, it has a collar on it. Like when you're putting an air hose on a compressor, you pull the collar back and you put it on, and then release the collar. And then it clamps.
Yeah.
Well, it's just the opposite on an impact wrench. You pull the collar forward and then insert the bit that's squared like a drill bit, or it has to have you can't just put a round one in there. It won't catch. It has to be shaped like a bit. And then you drop it in there and then release the collar, and it holds it.
Yes.
So in my pea brain, I thought to myself, well, I will just pull the collar and turn it upside down, and it'll fall out. Oh, negative, Ghost Rider. Negative, Ghost Rider.
Did not happen. No.
Because underneath that collar are either one or two ball bearings that hold that in there. And when you put the collar back down, on top of that is one or two release pins, which are those little washers that they don't come all the way together, but they're spring washers, so they clamp and you put it over and it snaps back.
Yeah.
And then you have a washer underneath of that. And then there's a spring in there that lets the collar go up and down.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So I thought, well, I'll just get my magnet extension. I got a magnet extension for when I drop tools down in something and I
Mhm.
bend over and get to it.
Yeah.
That you just go down there and hit it. And I thought, well, I'll put that on there and pull it out. Negative. That wouldn't pull it out. So we're going to explain to you what you have to do to get those broken bits
Mm-hmm.
without tearing up your tool
Mm-hmm.
out of there. And I found a really good video on there. And then we got to share something with our neighbor this past week who is not from here, who has never experienced such a thing.
Mm.
And I'll get the result today, but based on what I saw, he was thrilled.
Oh, well, very good. We like when people are thrilled.
And then we're going to talk a little business today.
Uh-oh.
We're going to talk about the importance of advertising when you're busy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Worst mistake you make in business.
Yep. It's when you get busy and you
get
stop advertising.
busy and you stop advertising because it takes a while for the advertising to work.
Yeah.
Just because you're busy, that means it's working.
Yes. How about that?
It also means you're doing a good job. Don't quit.
No, yeah.
Because guess what? Wintertime's coming. Wintertime's
It's
coming.
coming.
Wintertime's coming. You'll wish you were advertising on the Rick's House Show.
See, we can write jingles too.
See?
We can write jingles. Yeah, we
Or with
can.
Skip or, on football or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Gosh.
And then finally, before the timeout,
Yeah. Gosh, we're there already? My gosh.
I grew up working in a, I have one thing from Brian. It says back. Is that baby got back? Ha!
Baby got back.
I don't know, Brian. You're going to have to elaborate.
I don't know.
John Horton, good morning, my brother. Been a minute since we've had you back in there, as he says.
Yeah.
Brother John's going to visit us in September.
Oh, yeah?
He's coming to our part of the world.
Oh, look at there.
Steampunk Johnny.
Look at there. Coming to East Tennessee.
Yeah, we'll have him in to talk about coffee.
Well, sure. Why not?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
As long as he brings us something. And then I found a fantastic article on RV lifestyle and repair.
Mm-hmm.
That is a free download.
Oh, wow. Hey.
And they're offering, you can join their group for $2 a year.
Wow.
And I find it to have some really good information. And this is a 55-page article download, free download.
Wow.
And it tells you everything that you ever wanted to know if you're a woodworker or a person who likes wood, and what wood species are out there and what's available to us and what's domestic and what's exotic and what's deciduous and what's evergreen. Did you hear that word? Deciduous.
I'm not going to ask him to spell it, but
we're gonna explain that to you, and we're going to give you a fact about oak that I didn't even know.
Uh-oh.
And I grew up working at a hardwoods lumber yard for my father-in-law. So we're just going to tell you some stuff about wood that's going to blow your mind, but it's also going to open up a whole new world of things for you
Oh, yeah.
that we're going to chat about. And we're only going to scratch the surface.
Wow.
Because I said, them printer cartridges are about $50 for a set. That's 55 pages. Now we'll just pull out what we think's important.
Cut and paste, copy paste.
Yes. And so, as always, our friends at All Clear Plumbing, talked to Will yesterday, 865-443-7752, tell you a little story about him. And the text line's open at 865-255-3911. We're going to take that first time out. When we come back, we're going to get right to the meat of it. Good Saturday morning. It's going to be nice today.
It is.
It was nice this morning when I left.
Oh, yeah.
Go away, son. Go away, son. Stay behind the cloud. We'll have some fun. Go away.
Listen at
me. I should have been on Kaz Walker's Variety Hour.
Oh, my gosh.
Next thing you know, I'll be headlining down at, what's that called? Ciderville.
Ciderville?
Yeah. Ciderville Music Store. You don't know about the Ciderville Music Store?
Apparently I don't. because we've got the music outlet.
They got
here.
all Cass Walker stuff down there.
Oh,
David
okay.
was in the band. He plays the banjo down there.
Oh,
They
okay.
sell drums and banjos, and Cass
Oh.
Walker shirts, and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, okay.
They got music on Friday and Saturday night.
Oh, there you go. Look at there. All that good stuff.
Local talent.
Local.
All right, so we're going to take that first time out. We come back, we're going to jump into it. It's Rick's house. It's Saturday morning. Skip's ready to make it happen. I'm ready to make it happen. 105.5 The Mix, 106.3 The Talk of the Smokies. We'll be right back, y'all. Hang on, youngins.
This is Local News 4. And now for the weather.
Thanks, Jim. Yes, it looks like this summer will be one of the coolest on record.
Oh, really? Where?
At Dollywood Splash Country, the most trusted water park in the Smokies, where you can enjoy more than 20 slides, Tennessee's first water coaster, live music by the wave pool, and more. Just plan your trip at Dollywood.com.
Dollywood. Love every moment.
Hey y'all, this is Rick Allen, host of Rick's House Home Improvement Radio Show on the road. And let me tell you about my friends at Knoxville Salvage and Old City Kitchens. Joel Popper and the team there have been friends of this program for a long time, and they want to be your friend. Friends, they have got the best cabinets, the best products. You say, Rick, is it seconds? No, everything's first quality. They do have some seconds if you want to get a deal, but not on kitchens and not on about everything they have in the store. So trust me, they're part of our team. They want to be part of your team. And in this environment where building materials are going through the roof, they're going to have the best prices on the best products in Knoxville or anywhere in the surrounding area. Call them today. See them online. KnoxvilleSalvage.com, OldCityKitchens.com. A Rick's House favorite.
Located in the heart of East Tennessee, where they do full service plumbing and repairs. All Clear Plumbing. Wheeler and Daniel, they know how to get the things right in the house. From a broken water pipe to an emergency repair to a water line install, or maybe something that you never thought a plumber could do. Who do you call? You call All Clear Plumbing. Talk to Wills, All Clear Plumbing. Your choice for plumbing. 865-443-7752.
Food. It's our spice of life. Pepper your world with the freshest produce, hand-cut certified Angus beef, and the highest quality store brands. Nobody does food like Food City.
This week, save on lean ground round, $5.99 a pound for 3 pounds or more. Southern peaches, $1.29 a pound. Oscar Mayer bacon, Food City coffee, or Craven flavor ice cream, buy one get one free, and more. Certain restrictions apply.
Value every day, Food City.
Looking for a great deal on a new or used vehicle? Head to Stinnett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Newport, Tennessee. Just a short drive from Sevierville on West Highway 2570. We've got over 100 pre-owned vehicles with a wide selection of makes and models, all at low prices. Plus, we're clearing out space for 2025 models. So now's the time to save big. Financing available for all credit types. Don't miss out. Come to Stinnett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Newport today. Stinnett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. West Highway 2570 Newport. Your next ride is waiting.
Blaylock Companies is proud to be a part of East Tennessee's growth since 1962, and we understand that getting rid of the old is a big part of building the new. Blaylock's delivers disaster recovery and demolition services for residential, commercial, and infrastructure jobs, providing specialized equipment, recycling of aggregate debris, dumpster rentals, and remediation services. Blaylocks will help get your site ready for your next project. Call Blaylocks at 453-2808 to help you build a better East Tennessee.
Mix 105.5 is powered by Rocky Top Auto Group, Sevier County's only Jeep, Ram, and Ford dealerships. Get an award-winning customer experience, Saturday service, and Rocky Top Auto Group's lifetime warranty. Shop anytime at RockyTopAutoGroup.com.
Hey y'all, this is Rick Allen, host of Rick's House Home Improvement Radio Show on the road. Let me tell you about my friends at Knoxville Salvage and Old City Kitchens. Joel Popper and the team there have been friends of this program for a long time, and they want to be your friend. Friends, they have got the best cabinets, the best products. You say, Rick, is it seconds? No, everything's first quality. They do have some seconds if you want to get a deal, but not on kitchens and not on about everything they have in the store. So trust me, they're part of our team. They want to be part of your team. And in this environment where building materials are going through the roof, they're going to have the best prices on the best products in Knoxville or anywhere in the surrounding area. Call them today. See them online. KnoxvilleSalvage.com, OldCityKitchens.com. A Rick's House favorite.
Hey y'all, this is Rick Allen, and let me tell you about one of my favorite companies, Top Septic. If you need a new drain field, or maybe you're having a problem with your existing drain field, or maybe the septic tank just needs to be pumped, they are the folks that can handle it for you. They know what they're doing. They're an American-owned company run by a veteran who wants to give you the type of service that you're expecting. Top Septic. Call them today, 865-599-1690. 865-599-1690.
WSEV-FM, Gatlinburg, Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee's new mix, 105.5.
WPFT, Talk 106.3, Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, Sevierville.
Waking up between you and Mama every Saturday morning. Lord, it must be a big old bed. You're listening to Rick's House.
Good Saturday morning to you. Welcome into the Rick's House Home Improvement Radio Show live. Mix 105.5, 106.3, the Talk of the Smokies.
Yeah.
Glad to have y'all this morning, Brother Skip. Running the boards, making it all happen.
Making all the beautiful sounds.
All right. Brother David Harless, good to see you out there, my brother, coming live from, that's the Bristol connection.
The Bristol connection. Oh, here we go.
When we was in high school, he was Big David, and they called me Little David.
Oh.
Because we look like brothers.
Look like brothers, yeah.
He's a better looking brother. But good to see you, my man. And always out there. He does parking lots and striping and
all that
kind of stuff. And yeah.
Makes them parking lots real hot all of a sudden.
He's a St. Martin guy.
No, St. Martin. Yeah, St. Martin.
My brother Skip is a
Jos Van Dyke guy.
Jos Van Dyke guy.
Yeah.
So we got that going on. It's good to see. Call-in lines open, 865-932-7449, 865-932-7449. Don't care where you're from, what your question is. If it's home improvement or RV talk, we can help you with that. Had an interesting couple of experiences we're going to talk about this week, and then all the things I was telling you about. And then also we're talking about home stuff. As always, we're doing that. And, you know, one of the things I want to start off with is you should know how many amps. First of all, you need to know how much wattage that your appliances pull.
Yes.
And how many amps that is. Now, there's a really good rule of thumb. 100 watts. 100 watts.
100 watts, okay.
Is 1 amp.
Is 1 amp.
Is 1 amp.
Okay.
Not always, but that's a really good rule of thumb.
Rule of thumb to gauge by. There you go.
So,
okay.
Let's say that we have a 30 amp circuit for our travel trailer. Okay. And let's say that we have an air fryer. Okay.
Yeah.
One must look up said air fryer
And see how many amps it pulls.
And see how many amps it pulls.
Yeah.
Because air fryers are somewhere, depending, between 700 watts to 1900 watts.
Oh, wow. I didn't know they had that wide of a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had a situation this week where a breaker was kicking.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would think that, it's a small air fryer.
Mm-hmm.
So we looked it up. Breaker's kicking. So we looked it up. Well, you've got an air fryer that's 1725 watts.
Wow.
So that means it's pulling 17 1/4 amps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got a 30 amp circuit.
Yeah.
Then you got a minimum of a 15,000 BTU
Mm-hmm.
air conditioner.
Yeah.
And that's when it's running. That's not when it's surging
Mm-hmm.
to kick the compressor on.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got a fan running. You're over 30 watts.
Mm-hmm.
So your breaker kicks.
Your breaker kicks, yeah.
So in campground living, in travel trailer living, sometimes we turn the air conditioner off for 5 minutes and let the air fryer work.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we turn the air fryer off and turn the air conditioner back on.
Yes.
So it's really important that you have to manage it. Now, in your home, you don't have that as much, but you still have that.
You still have that, yeah.
Because you may have a circuit that's a 15 amp circuit, maybe a 20. But if it's a 15 amp circuit and you're popping it with 17 amps.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Because not only that circuit's running other appliances in your house. Now, I am not an electrician. My dad's an electrician.
Yeah.
He said, son, you need to find a new career field because you can get shocked with the power off. I said, don't worry.
Oh,
so it's
God.
important to know how much your appliances use.
Yes, and just because you have several outlets on your wall, in your kitchen, you don't need to have every one of them going because more than likely, a couple of those are on the same breaker.
That's right. And especially when we talk about travel trailers and RVs and campers, everything's a recreational vehicle to me. I don't care if it's a class A, B, C, or travel trailer or fifth wheel or whatever. It's still an RV. I mean, to me, it's a recreational vehicle. Technically, an RV is something you drive, and a travel trailer or fifth wheel is something you pull.
You pull, yeah.
And the rules are different for both. If you have a tag along, which means it's a bumper hitch, which please don't pull that on your bumper. You have to have it undermounted to your frame.
Yes.
Class A or B or C hitch, depending on the tongue weight and all the things that you need. When you pull that, in most states, you're limited to a length of 65 feet. Vehicle
and trailer.
Okay. If that trailer is a fifth wheel, you can now add, because have you ever seen somebody going down the road with a 2500 or 3500 truck and they've got a fifth wheel on the back of it and then they pull in a boat?
Yes.
That's legal with a fifth wheel.
Wow. Okay.
So
I'm not going to be pulling a boat.
The rules change based upon how you're pulling that. Now, let's say you have a travel trailer like I have, which is 40 feet long, and it's a bumper hitch. They make a bumper hitch to fifth wheel conversion.
Oh.
And once you do that, now we're able to pull, as long as the vehicle's rated for it, trailer and tow a car behind.
Wow.
Or a boat behind or whatever. So it's really a matter of looking for, and what's crazy is in most states, you don't, Class C is not required, CDL license is not required to drive or pull a trailer that's 65 feet long total. But you have to if you're using it for a business.
A business, yeah.
Yeah. Hence, I see the things on Facebook where they've got their Winnebago hooked up to their Bobcat. So all those things are important.
Yeah.
And you have to know what you can travel with as you travel. Firearms.
Oh, boy.
Is a whole nother genre of what one can pull and one can't pull
Mm-hmm.
when you go from state to state.
State to state, yeah.
Hence, my solution to that was a non-lethal pistol that will definitely get your attention, but is legal in all states.
Yes. Yes.
But that 50 caliber steel ball that's rubber coated, followed by some military grade pepper spray.
Yeah.
I promise you, it will get your attention.
Get your attention. Sure
Yeah.
will. Oh,
Especially in a Walmart parking lot. So again, it's knowing the rules of the road, and where you're going, and that's some of the things we did. Now, here's something else that's just on my mind. I wanted to share. If you are traveling with a travel trailer, RV / anything that's tall, do not use your standard GPS. It will take you places where you cannot go.
Yes.
Low-lying bridges, railroad tracks that are elevated. And when you go across, we're hung on the railroad track, and here comes the choo-choo. Yes. So there's a number of apps out there that are available to you that will do what the good old American Atlas does.
Oh, yeah.
It will tell you, do not go down this road, for you shall not pass, and there's nowhere to turn around.
Yes.
So unless you want to back out for 5 miles, you don't want to do that.
Did you see that video of that tractor trailer that was hauling an oversized load, and they were approaching an overpass, and they figured out they couldn't get under it almost too late, and then the law enforcement had to stop traffic on the interstate so he could back said truck down the hill to turn. When it was a 3-lane highway, why couldn't he turn that thing around instead of backing it all the way down?
Because that's what the officer told me to do.
I'm sitting there watching this going, what is he doing? Turn that thing around. Oh,
you know, I when I went through CDL truck driving school, because I've always been the type that if I'm going to do something, I want to know everything and be, even though I've been driving trailers since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I've been driving a tractor since I was 12. I've been pulling hay wagons. I've been pulling disc. I've been pulling plows. I've been doing all those kinds of things. But even though before I went on the road and put my family in there, I was not going to do that without learning how to drive a tractor trailer. Because basically we were a small tractor trailer.
Yes, you were.
At 65 feet.
Yes, you are.
And there's things that you have to consider. So I went through truck driving school and got my CDL license.
Driving.
So now that being said, there are lots of things that you need to know, but the thing that they still do in truck driving school that I think is so interesting is they teach you how to use a road atlas.
Yeah.
Now, a good road atlas is going to cost you $100.
It is.
But it's updated, and it will tell you. It will tell you you can map your road out just like we used to do trip tickets from AAA.
Yep.
We used Good Sam's, and they were very good and responsive, and we were happy with them.
Yeah.
But it will tell you where you can go, and you can check yourself. And then, as I said, there are apps out there that you can utilize. What you do is you put in the size of your vehicle, the height of your vehicle, what you're pulling it with, and it will tell you the roads you can go on and roads you can't go on.
Wow, that's awesome.
There are some roads going into the backside of Sevierville that clearly state with a big sign that says no campers. And I cannot tell you how many times I've met a fifth wheel in a curve and that's a bad day. So if it say don't go, it mean don't go.
Don't go. Don't do it.
So that's important. The other experience that I had this week is the importance of, and you've heard me talk about this a lot. I know enough about electricity to be dangerous. There are things in your home or in your travel trailer or in your RV or in your shop or in your building or in whatever you're doing that you should not do.
Yeah.
Electricity is one of those.
Yes.
Please consult a electrical professional.
Yes, please do.
Because we've got a situation that I was made privileged that was called in on to see what the problem was, where there was no power in the fifth wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, there ain't no power to the pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, let's check that.
Let's check that out.
Well, lo and behold, I used to have 2 or 3 meters for checking said things, amp clamp and, on meter and all those kinds of things. Then I got teenagers and all those things disappeared.
Ain't that something?
Imagine that.
Yeah.
So my solution was I took a 30 amp, it was a 30 amp plug. So I have an adapter that goes into the 30 amp plug, goes down to a 110 plug, and I plugged my skill saw in, and I had skill saw power.
Okay.
Now, an RV tech come out and said, well, there's not enough power on it. Well, what I'm telling you is if it's got power to run a skill saw, even if it's not getting enough power, which it was, because when the meter got there, we checked it. But the other side of that is it's got enough to run your lights. It's got enough to run a few things at one time, just like it would in your home. So that tells me there's a problem. So I pulled the cord loose, and the cord was corroded.
Oh.
And then it had been taped up around the bottom of it, where the plug-in, the male side of it goes in, and probably a loose connection in there.
Yeah.
So to replace the cord is the solution, and you don't wake up on fire. Now, in between the cord and wherever you're camping, because power fluctuates. I know it shouldn't, but this is just my opinion, and I'm entitled to it, and I'm going to say it. And I don't want phone calls, and I'm not making accusations. But if everything's right in the campground and everything's right from KUB's side, and there's a power fluctuation, that comes from our friends at TVA.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
So would you think that if they're asking you to turn your thermostat up to 78 because we're reaching peak power, that we might get a little fluctuation? I got news for them. I pay for that. I ain't turning my up to 78 because I would die.
I'd roast.
Yeah. So needless to say, so all those things are factors. Usage, how many people's in, all those things. And that's true in your home too.
Yeah.
It's the reason last year we had those 30-minute blackouts?
Yeah, we had the Roman brownouts. Brownouts, yeah.
I don't understand that.
No, yeah. I don't know. Whatever they had to do, but yeah.
Upgrade the grid.
Yeah. Is that bad timing?
It's my opinion, and I'm not accusing anybody because I don't know.
Yeah. Bad timing on some of those.
So that's
cold.
That's my opinion. So the other thing is something like a loose plug or corroded plug or a loose wire on an outlet can burn your house to the ground because loose connections in electricity mean heat. Heat means fire.
Yes.
Okay. The other thing about that is that if you do not have a surge protector between the pedestal that you're plugged into and your RV, you're asking for trouble.
Yes.
Period. It's a safety device, and it's designed to be there, and they're not that expensive. Get a good one. It's $100 for a good one. And that's going to save you because the surge protector is designed just like the surge protectors we talked about last week. It's designed to kick, or there's a little fuse in there that's designed to blow to prevent it from burning up what's in your RV. Or if you're using sensitive things that are sensitive to electricity, like computers and televisions and Blu-rays and all those kinds of things, it's designed to protect those things. So that's what it's there for.
Yeah.
If you find that you're having difficulty and you've never had difficulty before, then sometimes we want to take the surge protector off and plug in and see if we still have that difficulty. Then we can isolate it to the surge protector or maybe even to an adapter.
Yeah.
Because these things fail.
They do.
If they've protected you from a power surge, they've done their job, but they've been weakened.
Yes.
Just like if you have a breaker in your house that continues to flick, to flip.
Yeah, it's going to
every time that happens, the spring in there gets weaker, and so its ability to stay on gets weakened. And so it's time to call a licensed electrician to come in and correct said problem. It could also be that you don't know your amperage of what you have plugged in, and you're overloading that circuit.
Yes.
So just simple things. Simple things that we all have to learn about. I didn't know this until I experienced it myself.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's how you learn.
That's how you learn. And I kept those burnt surge protectors and those burnt adapters so that I can show people when we're out and about. I go, well, we got a problem. I'm go, oh, well, look here. This is what happens. You know, so we've got that stuff going on. So that's important.
Wow.
Had an opportunity this week. My bride shared a Granger County tomato with our neighbors who had never heard of such a thing.
Bless them. Boy.
And we said, do you like tomatoes? Oh, yeah, I love tomatoes.
Gosh.
You haven't eaten a tomato yet.
No, you haven't.
Let us share with you.
Gosh.
I'll get the results of that today, but I imagine it was fantastic.
Yeah.
And our friend Heidi and Josh at Top Septic gave my wife, she started a bunch of grape, those little sweet grape tomatoes in pots.
Yeah.
And we've got these little red cherry or grape tomatoes, they call them.
Yeah.
Oh, my good gracious.
Good night.
That and some, my wife has to eat uncured, because unprocessed things. So
Yeah.
she has to eat whole food, but it's still good.
My God.
Oh, it's so good.
We were over across the state line last weekend for a little trip, and they had Granger County tomatoes in the grocery store there. And boy, we had tomatoes multiple times in a few days.
Oh,
they were so good. We made tacos one night. We made
tacos.
We made tacos one night. We made a salad the next night, and we used up them maters.
Oh,
They're
fantastic.
good.
So many good things that you need to know about. Now, when we come back from the next time out here, we're going to talk about, there's a new heated hose. It's new to me. That's not near as bulky, because heated hoses are very bulky and very hard to deal with. If you have a fifth wheel, there's an idea that I saw about dealing with that big fifth wheel connection wire for a 50 amp. It's like wrestling an anaconda. It's a big piece of wire.
Yeah.
This could also work for these big electric hoses that you have to use. And if you're going to be camping during the winter, you're going to have one, or you're not going to have water because they're going to turn it off. So those are things that are important. And also, we're going to talk about, have you ever tried to hang something on an RV wall? It's a thin piece of Luan with some paper on top of it for the wallpaper, and it's a bear. So we're going to talk about how you do that. And we're also going to talk about wood on the program today.
Wood, yeah.
And we're going to give you a trivia fact that I learned today, and I've been dealing in hardwoods and softwoods my whole life. So we're going to share some stuff with you about that. But the most important thing we do is take your phone calls.
Yeah.
Jeff, good to see you. Larry Clapp, good to see you this morning, brother. And Brother David, Brother John, Brother Brian, and the rest of the gang out there.
Wow.
All of y'all listening to us on the streams at the radio stations.
Oh, yeah.
At mixx1055.com.
Yeah.
And talk1063.com.
Yeah.
You said that you used your radio voice.
I did a little bit. Yeah, I'm getting ready for football season.
He's getting ready. 5. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He's at the 2. Did he? Yes, he scored. I stink at that. I tried it, man. That's hard.
It's hard.
Play by play is hard. You got to be on top of it. It's almost hard as doing swap and shop.
Oh, wow. Oh,
yeah,
a
Rick,
blast from the past.
I need that number on that 47. That's the 77 Nova hubcap. And I think he had a milk crate he was giving away, and but that hubcap, I've been missing that since 77.
Oh, my goodness. That's awesome.
It's Rick's house, Saturday mornings. You won't get this nowhere else. We'll be right back, y'all.
This This is Local News 4. And now for the weather.
Thanks, Jim. Yes, it looks like this summer will be one of the coolest on record.
Oh, really? Where?
At Dollywood Splash Country, the most trusted water park in the Smokies, where you can enjoy more than 20 slides, Tennessee's first water coaster, live music by the wave pool, and more. Just plan your trip at Dollywood.com.
Dollywood. Love every moment.
Hey, y'all, this is Rick Allen, host of Rick's House Home Improvement Radio Show on the road. Let me tell you about my friends at Knoxville Salvage and Old City Kitchens. Joel Piper and the team there have been friends of this program for a long time, and they want to be your friend. Friends, they have got the best cabinets, the best products. You say, Rick, is it seconds? No, everything's first quality. They do have some seconds if you want to get a deal, but not on kitchens and not on about everything they have in the store. So trust me, they're part of our team. They want to be part of your team. And in this environment where building materials are going through the roof, they're going to have the best prices on the best products in Knoxville or anywhere in the surrounding area. Call them today. See them online. KnoxvilleSalvage.com, OldCityKitchens.com. A Rick's House favorite.
Located in the heart of East Tennessee, where they do full service plumbing and repairs. All Clear Plumbing. Will and Daniel, they know how to get the things right in your house. From a broken water pipe to an emergency repair to a water line installed, or maybe something that you never thought a plumber could do. Who do you call? You call All Clear Plumbing. Talk to Will's All Clear Plumbing. Your choice for plumbing. 865-443-7752.
Looking for the perfect storage solution? Highway 66 Climate and Mini Storage is the area's premier self-storage facility. Located next to the Home Depot at the Allensville Square Center in Sevierville, we offer climate-controlled and non-climate-controlled units, plus indoor RV and boat storage. Enjoy top-notch amenities like 24-hour surveillance and 3 covered unloading zones. Need to unload a tractor-trailer or a truck? We have a loading dock too. Sign up today and get 1 month free plus a complimentary True Shine car wash. Highway 66 Climate and Mini Storage, the perfect solution for your storage needs.
When you need to replace an engine or transmission, trust Rick Service Center on the Parkway in Sevierville and Jasper Engines and Transmissions. Here's another reason to choose Jasper. It's their commitment to continuous improvement. Their investment in research and development, product updates, and remanufacturing processes means Jasper provides the perfect product. Jasper Engines and Transmissions are available at Rick's Service Center, 400 Parkway in Sevierville. Phone 865-453-2915 to book your next auto repair appointment. Rick's Service Center on the Parkway in Sevierville.
Mountain Liquors is now open in Kodak, just off I-40 across from Buc-ee's. We're proud to be Sevier County's largest liquor store, offering local favorites, bulk, and local discounts, and the biggest selection of moonshine, beer, wine, spirits, and premium cigars. Join us for free tastings every Friday and Saturday. Order online for curbside pickup or get delivery through DoorDash and Instacart. Visit mountainliquors.com. Call 865-286-8660. Mountain Liquors, your new favorite stop in the Smokies.
Every Friday in August is hotter at Sexy Stuff with exclusive offers, surprise savings, and rewards that keep you coming back. Join Sexy Stuff Rewards and shop in-store or online at sexystuff.com. Sexy Stuff, where pleasure never takes a day off. Sexy Stuff, we've got the stuff.
2025, a time for new beginnings. Whether you want to buy a home or sell a home, call me. I can help. Terry Williams, 865-556-4111 or 392-5885.
Hey, y'all, this is Rick Allen, host of Rick's House Home Improvement Radio Show on the road. Let me tell you about my friends at Knoxville Salvage and Old City Kitchens. Joel Piper and the team there have been friends of this program for a long time, and they want to be your friend. Friends, they have got the best cabinets, the best products. You say, Rick, is it seconds? No, everything's first quality. They do have some seconds if you want to get a deal, but not on kitchens and not on about everything they have in the store. So trust me, they're part of our team. They want to be part of your team. And in this environment where building materials are going through the roof, they're going to have the best prices on the best products in Knoxville or anywhere in the surrounding area. Call them today. See them online. KnoxvilleSalvage.com, OldCityKitchens.com. A Rick's House favorite.
Hey, y'all, this is Rick Allen. And let me tell you about one of my favorite companies, Top Septic. If you need a new drain field, or maybe you're having a problem with your existing drain field, or maybe the septic tank just needs to be pumped, they are the folks that can handle it for you. They know what they're doing. They're an American-owned company run by a veteran who wants to give you the type of service that you're expecting. Top Septic. Call them today, 865-599-1690. 865-599-1690.
Skip. Oh, good Saturday morning to you. A little something to pump your blood up from Epidemic Sound.
There you go.
Rick's House theme song brought to you by Nikki Bernetti and a team.
Oh, yeah.
Man, just made that up. They don't ever hit me on that because it's mine. Belong to me.
That belong to me.
Belong to me.
That's mine.
I paid for it.
That's it.
So that's good.
That's awesome.
All right, so we've been talking a lot of stuff RV today. The last thing we're going to talk about, and this has, well, it may not be the last thing. I guess.
Squirrel!
Squirrel! We were talking about a couple things, other things that I've dealt with this week. Our friends, we've talked about this many times. If you have a pressure reducing valve, a PRV, which you have on your home, and you also have that at the RV park. And if your toilet lid's getting blowed up like a fountain at Caesar's Palace,
I just had a visual.
Before you see Evel Knievel in your bathroom, I'm jumping.
Oh, gosh.
God bless him. Robbie's gone. Robbie Knievel's gone. Evil's gone. Ain't there a grandson in there somewhere that's going to jump something on an electric motorcycle?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, he's a
hippie.
So. But anyway, pressure reducing valves, y'all, you can get a brand new one in a box and it won't be worth the darn.
It's correct.
That is correct. Yeah, I don't know why that is.
Nope.
I bet you out of 5 I've bought, 3 of them will be bad, 2 of them will be good. It's just part of it.
Yeah.
One of the guys in the park told me, he said, hey, because I do some stuff in RV parks just because I enjoy it. And he said, he said, my water heater quit working. And here's the deal. Your standard 6-gallon RV water heater is within $100 or so, maybe $200 of a continuous hot water heater system. And the difference in that is Mama's happy with a continuous hot water heater system, and Mama's not happy with 6 gallons of hot water because girls can't do girl stuff.
No, they can't.
With 6 gallons of hot water. That ain't going to happen. It's all Ricky can do to wash all of Ricky with 6 gallons of hot water, even if he's doing that military share. Get wet, lather, rinse, repeat.
Oh, no.
So, and he said to me, well, I put in a new, constant force hot water system. And he said, don't have enough pressure to run it. I said, okay, you got a PRV on your line? Yeah, because you should. You're supposed to. I said, take that sucker off and plug it in and see what happens. If it works, then your PRV's bad. So I didn't think of that. I said, well, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
The other common problem that I see is the PRV put on in reverse.
Oh, wow.
Because it has a clear arrow on it that shows water this way.
This way.
Now, I don't know. This guy's sharp. I don't think he done that. I think he had a bad PRV. But I've also had another occasion that if you're going to use water from any campground where you are and you don't have a water filter on there, you're going to be sorry.
Yeah.
And so we put ours so that it runs a shower. We let it run our shower and we let it run our sink, but we don't run outside faucets and things like that. We put a diverter, for that. And that's just something, that we do. But brand new, right out of the box valve, filter, charcoal filter. And when you put that filter on, the first thing you have to do is you have to let water run through it for a little bit until it gets the charcoal wet, and then it will run gray charcoal, blackish water through it for about a minute or two until everything gets soaked in. You knock the dust off of it, so to speak, and then put it on there.
Yeah.
So he said, we got no water. So I took it loose, put the plug on, took the filter loose from the RV and turned it on. And guess what? We had no water.
We had no water.
So took that off, took the filter off, put it on there. Lots of water.
Lots of water.
So that tells me that from the box, the $22 water filter was clogged.
Yes.
And for some reason, who knows why?
No.
It happens in mass production.
It does.
When you got a new one, put it on, all is well. So, it's those little things. Most of the time, it's been my experience that if you're, in first, and as newbies, as we call them, they get so frustrated because, and I did the same thing when we were newbies, because you're afraid you're going to tear something up.
Yeah.
Listen, there's not much you can tear up. And if you do tear it up, it's usually an easy fix, unless you do something stupid.
Yeah.
Like, flush something down into your black tank that you shouldn't, or a kid flushes a toy in there and it gets clogged in the elbow or whatever. I mean, and even those things are remediable. Remediable. Is that a word?
I think it is now.
It is now. Webster's?
Webster?
Yeah. So, it's those simple things sometimes that save you. Now, one of the biggest problems that I've had is hanging anything into the, it's probably more like 3/16 board that has a wallpaper on it that is, you'd have to measure it with a micrometer because it's just so thin. Your standard easy zips and those kinds of things will not hold in that board. So you have to use a toggle bolt or a toggle type. If it's heavy, you've got to use something with a toggle on the backside that's going to press back and distribute that weight. Typically, I will take a flat piece of steel or metal. There's all kinds of those that you can get at the big box stores or your Ace Hardware or wherever, and run it through that, or even at the very least a fender washer. And a fender washer is a big fat washer with a small hole in it. And that's designed to disperse the amount of weight evenly across a substrate that is not as stiff as what a piece of plywood would be or what have you. It's always best if you can put it in a stud.
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, your slide outs on your RV are not full studs. They're typically 2x2s, which means they're 1.5 by 1.5 made out of the scrap that's left over in your RV. I'm just telling you like it is, folks. It's just the facts.
Yep.
And so you have to be more careful there. Now, the command strip things that you utilize work really good if you operate them properly up to a certain weight of things. So if you're hanging pictures and stuff, and they'll come loose and typically not tear the paper and that kind of stuff. But my wife has a couple shoe racks that she wants me to hang, and I'm going to do that today. But that's going to require either in a stud or a toggle bolt.
Yes,
because the plastic toggle bolts that I'm looking at, and I'm probably going to pick up a pack of them today for about $4. They'll hold 167 pounds. So that's, if you got more shoes than 167 pounds worth, then we need to go tiny home and liquidate. Yard sale. Can you say yard sale?
Yard sale.
So all those things are different. But again, it's using the right tool or the right product will make your home improvement /RV project easier, and you'll be more well satisfied.
Yes.
Don't try a butter knife. Is not a flathead screwdriver,
No.
and it's not a security device in your door.
No, it's not.
My mother believed it was, and I didn't argue with her.
No, don't argue with Mama. No.
Because she pull a shoe off and pop you in the head before you could even open your mouth. And then the appropriate response was, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. That's exactly right.
While you were running for your life, hoping she was biting her first index finger at the knuckle. You on Facebook can see that. That meant run. Run fast. Run outside. Run away. Don't come home till after supper.
Run.
Then she just wait till you went to sleep and whip them covers back. I'm sorry. Some of you didn't grow up like that in any shows.
Oh, my.
Brother Alan Blevins, attorney at law / hunting man deluxe, dear friend of the program. How are you doing, my brother? Hope your bride is doing well as well.
I'll tell you, you didn't grow up right if your mom didn't have a wooden spoon or a fly swatter in the glove box in the car.
Oh, I guarantee. Hairbrush.
Something long and could swat.
Little ruler.
You two stop it back there.
Yep. As into that. So, all those things are important.
Yeah.
So we've talked about a lot so far on the program this morning. Biggest problem that we have during this, the heat.
The heat, yeah.
Okay. An air conditioning unit is exactly what it says. It's a unit that conditions air.
Mm-hmm.
It can only condition the outside temperature down so much.
Yes.
So to cool it more than that, we have to do a couple of things. A, we need to make sure it's clean.
Mm-hmm.
Cleaning the coils, those kinds of things. B, we need to make sure that it is venting properly for your condensation. We have a similar situation that we're dealing with now. And, you know, some HVAC guys will actually put, when the condensation pipe comes out of the interior unit, they will actually put a fitting on there that you can take your air compressor and put to it and then blow air through that pipe to shoot it all the way through and unclog the dirt daubers / whatever, because there's not a screen on the end for them to get in. Whatever's in there and what's not. Now, you were talking about taking your shop vac and doing that and cleaning it out. Sometimes you can suck it out. Sometimes you need to blow it the other way.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that, then, you know, you got to add one, and that can be, it's not daunting, but it's but something that, you know, your HVAC professional can do. However, let me tell you about the power of a shop vac.
Oh, yeah.
We built a house one time, and from the road at the water meter to our PRV, pressure reducing valve at the house, was 580 feet.
Okay.
I needed not only to pull a water line through there, which was fine because you just put it down and then blow the dirt out the end, and you do that to the PRV, but I also needed to put underground power in there. Well, now think about that. How are you going to push a piece of electrical wire 580 feet from there to the transformer and make that happen? Well, let me tell you what you do. You go to the end where is the beginning. You take a small rag and you tie a piece of good quality cord on it. That's small. I ain't talking about Mason's line. I'm talking about a good quality nylon cord, and you tie that, and then you stuff that so that it's stuffed good, not too tight, but tight enough for the air to draw it. And then you go to the other end of that 580 feet run, and you stick your shop vac into the conduit. And you turn that sucker on, and I promise you, in a few minutes, it will exit into your shop vac.
Wow.
Now, I'm talking about a standard 6-gallon shop vac. You know, I like the blue ones that Lowe's has. That the gray thing on it. They're tough as nails. That's just my personal opinion. Feel free to use it. But it's all about the procedure of making that happen. So yes, you can do that. and it will work.
It'll work.
First time I ever did that, I thought, well, doggone, that's a nifty trick. Let's pull that back out and run it again. No.
Let's see if it works
Let's
twice.
see if she works twice.
Oh,
So,
my gosh.
Again, those are the ways that we do that. Then you tie your wire on and pull it back through the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that requires manual
Yeah.
usage. I suggest children and workers
Yeah.
to do that. So, it's a pretty easy thing, especially if you've got your wire on a spool.
Yeah.
We don't want to have to unkinking it as we go. We want to do that on a spool. So, so that's how that works. So it's the preparation, whether you're painting, staining, running a line, blowing out a condensation pipe, whatever you may be doing that needs to be done, 90% of the problem's in the preparation.
Mm-hmm.
Using the right tool for the job.
Yes.
Very, very, very important.
Mm-hmm.
Very important. So, just a few tips on the Rick's House program today. We've already told you that 100 watts is 1 amp, typically.
Mm-hmm.
Cord corrosion, huge.
Yeah.
The new heated hoses are not wrapped with all that stuff in it. It actually just has it just looks like a regular hose, and it's blue, and then it just has a piece of built-in heat tape right along the top.
Okay.
And it's so much easier to work with.
Goodness.
I'd never seen one until this past week. And one of the campers I was looking at had that on it. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Whoever invented that's a genius.
Yeah.
Because you got to store that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you have a 50 amp service and you've got that big 50 amp cord, or you have that big water hose that's electric, and you want to make it easier for you, a good old 5-gallon bucket with a lid,
yeah,
and a hole cut in the bottom. You can feed that in there, and it'll roll up in that bucket so that you only pull out what you need.
Look at there.
Good for storage.
Good for storage.
And that's one of the biggest problems that we had. Now, a lot of people store their sewer line in the bumper of their RV. If you look at the bumper of your RV or travel trailer, it has a plastic thing on the other side. You pop that off, and there's storage in there.
Oh, wow.
So you can put your sewer hoses in there, depending on what type of fittings you have on them. They'll fit. I store extra PVC pipe and fittings and things like that. Now, it is the time of year where our friends, the wasps and yellow jackets and hornets and all those kinds of things are making nests.
Yes.
So your vents for your gas heat need a screen over them.
Yeah.
A metal screen.
Yes.
They make these and sell these at like Weekend RV Center.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Or any of the others. If you're up here, A&L and Camping World and what's the other one? Lazy Days.
Lazy Days.
I find Camping World to have the better deals on those kinds of products. Just my personal opinion, and they will match prices. And lots of times, they will have something on their website, and then you go in the store and it's a different price. But if you point it out at the website, they'll give you the price.
There you go.
So just a little shopping, just kind of like cutting coupons kind of stuff that you need for that. Underpinning for winter.
Yeah. Keep the heat in.
Keep the heat in.
Yeah.
Now, depending on the park that you're located in, depends on what they're going to allow you to put around your trailer.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're winter camping and you're not underpinned, you're asking for trouble.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
And why is that? That's because wind is not your friend.
No.
Oh, did you say wind is not your
Wind
friend?
is not your friend.
Draft will make your cold.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's one of those $10,000 words you can't say on the radio. Both cheeks.
On down your derriere.
Yeah. We got to be careful with some said words.
No,
that just come to me. It just comes to me.
It just
sometimes.
sometimes it does. Yeah.
So that's important.
Mm-hmm.
I have decided that I love to look on Marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
Marketplace is the new bargain mart with pictures.
Yeah.
And instant communication.
Yes.
If they respond.
Yes.
Be careful on Marketplace, though.
Oh yeah. Don't get hoodooed.
Don't get hoodooed to do dude who.
Nope.
But my friend in the park, he built a deck and then he went and got him some pallets and made his handrail out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it looks great.
Yeah.
I liked rustic.
Yes.
I liked repurposing.
Repurposing, yes.
And then he tore some old tin down off of trailers that are getting torn down and made that. And it looks great. It's got a little rust on it, gives it a little scent. You know, it looks nice.
Gives you some character.
Little character.
Yeah.
You know, got me in touch with my Finament side. Not Finament. You remember Finament?
Yeah, that's not. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Brother Tim Mix out in Oregon. Good to see you, my plane flying fixing. And I am jealous of Tim Mix. You know why I'm jealous of Tim Mix?
Why are you jealous of Tim Mix?
He has about a 70-something model Toyota Land Cruiser. That was my dream.
Wow.
That was my dream vehicle when I was a kid, but I could never find one that wasn't eat up with rust.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Tell Cammy we said, hey, that's his bride. So
goodness.
anyway, so all those things are important. Now I was headed somewhere. Oh, we were talking about pallets.
Pallets, yeah.
Lots of uses for pallets.
Yes.
You know, they take them up. You can take them apart and run them through a planer, and you know, I mean, it's good wood. I mean, it's, you put them behind a kitchen backsplash, and then call our friends at Permachick, and they'll tell you what to put on it.
Yeah.
Seal it up for grease and so forth and so on. Also, there are now, and I didn't realize they made these things, but if you've been in a porta potty lately, you sound like Jeff Foxworthy. You might be a redneck if you run DoorDash and you've been in the porta potty lately. I know where every porta potty is across the country because whoever invented the plastic grate in the bottom of the porta potty with the vent on top is a genius because it dropped that sucker 50 degrees.
Oh, yes.
At least 20.
Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness.
And for those who are not as tidy in the porta potty as I like to be, then there's holes for said objects to reach the ground, and, which is natural. Keep it natural. Keep it natural. And so that was a great invention. So they make pallets now out of that plastic material. It's similar to milk crates. I know we talked a little bit about this.
Yes.
But it's heavier duty. And I found a place that has them for $3 a piece. They're 4 foot wide, 40 inches tall.
Wow.
And it's about 6 inches thick.
Yeah.
So in my brain, I'm thinking, well, why would I want to go spend all the money on lumber to build a 2x2 frame to put something on when I can buy those pallets that already match the color of my travel trailer?
There you go.
They come in black and gray and blue, maybe. And put those up, and make great gates for storage, and then put metal or whatever I decide to put on it, which I'm going to put metal to match. Because this is a place we're going to be often, and it's a place where I want to be comfortable.
Yes.
Hence the reason for and we're going to talk. We got to take a time out. Lord, I'm 3 minutes over.
Oh,
Lord have mercy.
Heaven forbid he's 3 minutes over.
But the plastic is tough. It's durable. You can mount it together. It's strong. If you want to fix it so you can take and still have ventilation, it's going to keep critters out. Depending on the style, they come in different styles. For ventilation in the summer, if you just want to move a panel here, move a panel there, makes for great gates, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to do that. But that's not the number one. You got to have that. But number two, we're going to talk about when we come up. We've talked about number one, literally. Some said he wasn't right. The boy wasn't right. Went to Gibbs.
Hang on, I gotta get it.
Tim said, "LOL, the Land Cruiser's the best." You know it is, brother. Got the rear heat and everything.
Woo. Okay, I'm back.
You gonna make it?
I'm gonna make it. Now I'm back.
You want me to hit you with another one for the break?
No,
let it
don't.
go. I got another one loaded.
Oh my God.
Oh, if you've not been following along, you should have been.
You're missing out.
You're missing out.
Oh,
Watch
you
the
are.
rerun. All right, we're going to take a time out and hear from some of those folks that bring you the program. When we come back, we're going to talk about number two. That's what we're going to talk about. Number two thing you got to have. Skip's dying over here.
I'm crying. saying.
Do you have the ability to mash the button?
I'm good. We can go. I'm good.
Number 2 coming back. It's Rick's House.
We'll see you in a minute.
No matter how large or small your digging project may be, no matter how urban or rural, you must always call 811 before any digging project. 811 is our national one-call number, alerting your local utility companies to come out and mark any lines they have near your dig site. So before you do this or this, make sure you do this. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811, brought to you by Common Ground Alliance.
Hey, y'all, this is Rick Allen, host of Rick's House Home Improvement Radio Show on the road. Let me tell you about my friends at Knoxville Salvage and Old City Kitchens. Joel Piper and the team there have been friends of this program for a long time, and they want to be your friend. Friends, they have got the best cabinets, the best products. You say, Rick, is it seconds? No, everything's first quality. They do have some seconds if you want to get a deal, but not on kitchens and not on about everything they have in the store. So trust me, they're part of our team. They want to be part of your team. And in this environment where building materials are going through the roof, they're going to have the best prices on the best products in Knoxville or anywhere in the surrounding area. Call them today. See them online. KnoxvilleSalvage.com, OldCityKitchens.com. A Rick's House favorite.
Located in the heart of East Tennessee, where they do full service plumbing and repairs. All Clear Plumbing. Wheeler and Daniel, they know how to get the things right in your house. From a broken water pipe to an emergency repair to a water line installed, or maybe something that you never thought a plumber could do. Who do you call? You call All Clear Plumbing. Talk to Wheels, All Clear Plumbing. Your choice for plumbing. 865-443-7752.
This is Local News 4. And now for the weather.
Thanks, Jim. Yes, it looks like this summer will be one of the coolest on record.
Oh, really? Where?
At Dollywood Splash Country, the most trusted water park in the Smokies, where you can enjoy more than 20 slides, Tennessee's first water coaster, live music by the wave pool, and more. Just plan your trip at Dollywood.com.
Dollywood, love every moment.
Charge into your summer road trips with big savings on batteries and chargers at Napa Auto Parts on the Parkway in Sevierville. Claim a $20 prepaid card with the purchase of a Legend or Legend Premium AGM battery. A Solar Prologix 12-volt battery charger maintainer's just $37.99. Or get a Solar Prologix 12-volt under hood battery charger for just $39.99. And save 20% on a Schumacher manual wheel charger for $157 at Napa Auto Parts on the Parkway in Sevierville.
It's a month of mattresses at Foothills Furniture. Closeout prices on select Dutchcraft mattresses with queen sets starting at $6.99 and king sets at only $9.99. Do the kids need a new mattress for the new school year? Foothills Furniture has twin sets starting at only $1.99 and microfiber sheet sets as low as $19.99. And Foothills Furniture now carries spring air mattresses. With multiple options, you're sure to find the perfect mattress at the perfect price. So shop the month of mattress sale for the entire month
Hey, y'all,
at
this is
Foothills
Rick.
Furniture, now offering a SEMA leasing. Foothills Furniture, 2509 Newport Highway, Sevierville, and online at foothillsfurniture.net.
Located in the heart of East Tennessee, where they do full service plumbing and repairs. All Clear Plumbing. Wheeler and Daniel, they know how to get the things right in your house. From a broken water pipe to an emergency repair to a water line installed, or maybe something that you never thought a plumber could do. Who do you call? You call All Clear Plumbing. Talk to Wheels, All Clear Plumbing. Your choice for plumbing. 865-443-7752.
This top of the hour is brought to you exclusively by Anakista.
WSEV-FM, Gatlinburg, Sevierville, Pigeon Forge. Tennessee's new mix, 105.5.
WPFT, Talk 106.3. Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, Sevierville.
Waking up between you and Mama every Saturday morning. Lord, it must be a big old bed. You're listening to Rick's House.
Oh, good Saturday morning to you. Hey, your mama and them, come on in the house. And that's easy to do, 865-932-7449. We won't bite.
No.
We'll help you.
It's it.
We'll help you at number 1 or number 2. Thanks today.
Here it goes. Yes. Oh, Lordy.
Yeah.
Lordy.
Mm-hmm.
Lordy.
Let me tell you that number again, 865-932-7449. The text line is open and ready for communication at 865-255-3911 for you texters out there.
Texters.
Yo, texters, you. Have no idea where I was going with number 1 and number 2.
You know, you said we come back. We're going to talk about number 2.
To 57.
Gosh, that's what I got to look
you know
forward
what
to.
I just thought of?
What's that?
That makes me a Heinz 57. Where you from, boy? Don't know. It's adopted. Heinz 57. That's what I'm telling you. Ancestry.com says I'm 47% Swede. My buddy said they got the wrong spit.
Oh, no.
He said if you're 47% Norwegian and Swedish, I'm 47% Indian.
Yeah.
From India.
Oh, my goodness. That's crazy.
Oh. We're just having fun this morning.
Yeah,
That's
we
all
are.
there is to it.
Yeah,
It's
we
all
are.
good. Number 2 thing.
Yes.
Number 2, Skip.
Number 2.
For RV living.
I know. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Is carport cover.
Hey, there you go.
Over said RV unit.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
/ trailer.
Mm-hmm.
/ travel trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Unit.
Mm-hmm.
Roof protection. Slide leakage protection. Cooling, because you can put fans up there in them and keep that cool.
Mm-hmm.
Wintertime, you can come in, pull up close, and get your groceries in the house without getting soaked trying to make it up the steps. Important.
Mm-hmm.
Now, obviously, check with your local RV, travel trailer, camping / park to make sure that you have. They allow it.
Yeah. That's going to be important.
Many don't.
Yeah.
Many do.
Mm-hmm.
And Brother Evan in the house this morning.
Hey, there he is. How about that?
Yeah, Brother Evan in the house. Good to see you, Brother Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Brother Bob Evan in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. There he is.
Yeah.
Man, what a good time we had with Permacheap last week.
Boy, howdy, did we ever. My goodness.
And we were just talking about all the things wood that they have that's available that for residential construction and got a store right there in Sevierville, baby.
In Sevierville, yeah.
Got one down on Prosser Road.
Yeah.
There ain't no need to go to the big box store. Go on down there and see them.
That's right.
Call them. They have it ready.
That's right. If you don't know where they are in Sevierville, they're out Dolly Parton Parkway, Highway 411, out there on the right-hand side.
That's right.
That's it. If you could make it to 416, you've gone too far. Come back.
Evan, you missed number 1 and number 2, so we'll bring you back up to speed next time.
Sometimes the speed of number 1 and number 2. No. Oh, let it go.
Oh,
Let it go.
There's so much going through my brain that I'm having to try to process, and I'm just not going to let any of it slip out. Because I don't want to be crude.
No, please. Please. None of that. None of
It's
that.
a home improvement show.
That's right.
There's a lot of things about home improvement you don't know.
That's right.
A lot of things affect home improvement.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Yes. Oh, we found a new recipe last night. I got to tell you about this
Uh-oh,
before we
here
go
we
into
go.
before
Here
we go
we
into. I
go.
don't even know over the time.
Dang. Here we go.
Now, smothered chicken.
Smothered chicken. Okay.
Now, you could have smothered shrimp
Yeah.
because this has a Cajun flavor.
Ooh, Cajun. Nice.
Mm-hmm. So, being a Ava pescatarian,
Ova pescatarian.
Ova pescatarian,
Whatever her name is, yeah.
So we made it gluten free and dairy free.
There you go. There you go. Yes, sir.
Because that's the way Mama eats, so that's the way I eat.
Yes, sir.
And it has come along so far. It is so much better that it don't even matter. But this is, you take the thin chicken, so you could take shrimps, and then you take gluten-free flour, cayenne pepper, paprika, garlic, onion powder, garlic powder, salt. You take salt and black pepper, and then a little Worcestershire rooster sauce.
Oh, Worcestershire.
Yeah,
Worcestershire.
And you mix all that up, and then you bread whatever you're using for your meat. Okay.
Okay.
Now, with the chicken, you put it in there and brown it a little on both sides, then pull it back out.
Okay.
In olive oil.
Okay.
It calls for butter, but we didn't use butter.
No.
Because Mama can't have butter.
That's right. Yeah.
And we could have used Smart Balanced olive oil butter, which is delicious.
Which is very good, yes.
But it's processed, so Mama can't eat processed foods.
That's terrible.
Yeah. So you get in and brown it, set that to the side. Then you take a good old yellow onion.
Oh.
I had her all diced up and sliced up.
And crying.
And you got all them bits in there, and you scrape the bottom of that with that oil in there, and then you put them onions in there and saute them for about 15 minutes and get them.
That's where all the yum-yums are on the bottom.
Yeah, all the yum bites in there. And then you add a little heavy cream, which we didn't use. We used a little almond milk. Fourth cup.
Yep.
And then I used gluten-free, dairy-free vegetable broth cubes in the water, which has it has a little carrot in there, little celery in there.
Yeah, it's got your mirepoix in there.
Yeah, mirepoix. I don't know what that means. But it sounds good.
It's your big three things.
That sounds like an Indian war cry. Mirepoix!
Oh, your onions, your celery, and your carrots. Is that what it is? Yeah.
And you put that in on that gravy. And you get that gravy boiling again, stir all the bits in there, and then you put the chicken back in there, which you could put the shrimp back in there at the end and cover it. Dude. And then you lay that on either some mashed potatoes or a bed of rice. Dude. Delicious.
Dude. Gosh.
My wife kept coming. She was going in and out of the trailer. She kept coming in. Man, that smells good.
That smells good, man. That smells good.
So that's deliciousness.
Oh, my goodness.
All right. Now, Evan, you're going to get a kick out of this. Brother Evan from Permachink on with us this morning.
There we go.
Found an article, y'all, I'm going to share with you here from RV Lifestyle and Repair. I get so many emails. My wife said, I've never seen anybody that gets more emails than you get. And I'm sure there is somebody out there that gets more emails than I get.
Yeah.
But RV Lifestyle and Repair, it's something that they've got some good stuff on there, and I like that. And then the RV Tech guy, it's got 60-something thousand people. I got tickled at him last week. He said, I've not been monetized yet. And he said, we're going to be at 80,000 by the end of the day. Because we don't reach enough audience. How many people do you have to reach to get monetized? To get monetized on YouTube. I said, well, who cares? That just means I got control over you.
Yeah.
Just do your thing, brother.
Do your thing.
All right. I grew up in the hardwood lumberyard working for my father-in-law. Did you know there is a article, and it's a free download if you go to RV Lifestyle and Repair. Evan, you'll need you probably got this. They put a group of experts together, and it's 55 pages. And so I pulled some highlights out of it. A lot of these things I already knew, but I had forgotten. Now, not only does it give you all the different types and species of woods that are common for woodworking and construction in our part of the world, but some of the woods like ebony and zebra wood and some of these types of woods that you've never heard of that are prominent that we actually sold. It also tells you the difference between quarter sawn and flat sawn and rough sawn and all the different ways that it can be cut and shows you what the grain looks like.
How about that?
And depending on how a board is cut, depends on how it will cup or not cup or warp or not warp, and all these things are important. So I'm going to read some of this. Did you know that there are over 60 species? Let me say this again. Did you know that there are over 60 species of oak? No. If you ask the average person on the street, what do you know about oak? Well, I know there's red oak and white oak. That's only two.
That's all I got for you.
There are 60 species of oak, but woodworkers typically talk about just the two of them, red and white. Because of that simplification, when specific colors are discussed, there can be confusion because one person may be looking at a different species of red or white than the other. Not all white oak is white, and not all red oak is red.
Well, how about that? Wow.
And I can't even solve a Rubik's Cube. However, despite the range of species, talking about the two, red and white, is sufficient because each of these two groups can contain a myriad of species. Color alone is not always a good way to determine the difference. The way to determine is to cut a cross section of the wood and sand it to a fine grain. 320-degree grit is sufficient. With an air compressor, blow out any dust. The difference is evident, and they show a macro image, and this is how you tell the difference in the two species.
Okay.
The red oak is porous, while the white oak's pores are plugged with tylosis. Okay. And if you look at the image, if you look it up at RV Lifestyle and Repair, it's so clear. The patterns are the same, but one of them you can tell is not porous, and the other one is porous. Okay. The red oak was porous, while the white oak's pores are plugged with tyloses. If you smoke, you can blow smoke through the end of red oak, but this is not possible with white oak. So color's not necessarily the binding factor, although that's what we look at.
Yeah.
This is also why red oak is not good wood for outdoor use. While white oak is good, both red and white oaks have a lot of tannins in the wood. As such, they fume well. Both red and white oaks have a lot of tannins in the wood. As such, they'll fume well, a process that you can easily do in your shop. Oaks can darken over time, even with a finish, due to oxygen and UV light exposure. So oak outside needs to be white oak.
Okay.
Is more, is a better oak for outside.
Okay.
Now, basically you have two types of wood. You have softwood and hardwood. Softwood versus hardwood depends entirely on the tree's leaves and has nothing to do with how hard the wood is. Some softwoods are hard.
Yeah.
Tell me an engineer didn't write this. And you know we love you engineers.
I feel like
out
I'm
there.
talking to my kid. Yeah.
You know, we love our engineers out there.
Talking to my son. What are you saying? What was that?
So here we go.
Okay.
The classic example is balsa wood, which has been used for generations for model airplanes and modeling and model boats and all those kinds of things because it's lightweight.
Yeah.
It carves well.
Yeah.
But it is a hardwood. Why? It's because it's from a deciduous tree. If it comes from a deciduous tree, it's a hardwood.
It's a hardwood. Okay.
Okay. Evergreens are softwoods.
Okay. So all your firs and your pines.
Your pines and your cedars and so forth.
Yeah.
There are other differences in wood. That is wood that's hard. If you see hardwood, it's deciduous. Likewise, a softwood is a wood that's not very hard. If you see softwood, it's an evergreen. You'll often see words heartwood and sapwood used when describing wood and its colors. Heartwood is typically darker and shown as it's shown in the hickory crosscut on that you can't see. Trees have two kinds of growth cells. One helps the tree grow taller. The other helps it grow thicker and larger in diameter.
Okay.
The tree uses the sapwood for food storage, strength, and storing sap for nutrition. As the tree gets older, the cambium in the center of the tree dies and becomes heartwood. In addition, a buildup of deposits called extractives is responsible for the colors we often associate with a species. Without these mineral deposits, the wood colors we love, red cherry, brown walnut, would be sadly dull. Since soil chemistry is different everywhere, a walnut tree grown in one environment may look somewhat different from one grown somewhere else. Some woods, walnut and cherry, for example, have a stark contrast between their dark heartwood and light sapwood. Some woodworkers see sapwood as a color defect and eliminate it from their projects. Others see it as the organic part of material and include it in their project. As a woodworker, you can make your own aesthetic choice. Now, I know that was a lot to read and a lot to absorb. We're going to take our last time out here.
Okay.
Before, I don't know where the shows went.
It's gone by.
It's gone so
it's
fast.
Just screaming
First
by.
we were at number one, then we were at number two.
Who's on first? What's on second?
Now we're deciduous and soft. I don't know what's going on here.
But I tell you, when you talk about cedar, I love how you watch these shows on TV that are down in the bayou, and they go and find these cedar trees that are down in the water that have been soaking in that water forever, and they pull them out and they make things out of them.
It's like cypress, baby.
That's cypress, not cedar. Cypress. That's what I was talking about. Cypress. Yeah. Right church, wrong pew.
Now, Western cedar is really good outside.
Yeah.
Lots of fences and stuff. Western cedar is very, very good with water.
Yeah.
Eastern cedar, not so much. That's what you make hope chests out of.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cypress.
If
you live in the southern part of the United States, the majority of trim that are in houses that were built in the early 50s, 60s, 70s, and still today is cypress.
Wow.
Not pine.
Not pine, no.
In those days, it was cypress because it was impervious. I don't want to say impervious, but almost impervious to water.
Yeah.
Because it growed in the swamp with the alligator
in the
live.
swamp. That's it.
Cut up his arm and used him Moses, Amos Moses. You remember that song, Jerry? Jerry Reed, we'll have to find that.
Reed, oh my gosh. Classics.
Miss Ruby, good to see you this morning. Lots of stuff happening. We're going to take a time out. When we come back, I'm going to break that back down for you and tell you a little bit more about wood. And if you got wood, then you got to go to Permachink.
That's it.
Because they know what to put on it.
I tell you what, golly, I'm still going in my head with that education we got last week. So
telling you,
I'm telling, and the
boy knows,
and it's a water-based stain. It's not oil-based.
That's penetrating.
and therefore you don't need to use a rag, and you ain't gonna and you ain't gonna have no spontaneous combustion on your porch where you threw your rags.
And just because you got oil base on it to start with, don't mean they don't have a product to go over top of it. Let it breathe. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Hey. Good stuff. Good stuff. Gosh.
Good stuff on the program.
Love the education.
All right. We're going to take a time out. We'll come back. We're going to finish it up on Rick's House. MIXX1055.com, 106talk1063.com, Facebook, YouTube. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. We'll be right back. Hang on, youngins.
Each morning I arrive while the world still sleeps, slicing fresh cuts of certified Angus beef.
Yeah, that's my Food City butcher. I need your advice.
How about a gourmet burger with a little spice?
I'm hosting a cookout and it has to sizzle.
Try ribeyes with balsamic glaze, but just a drizzle.
Nobody does food
like Food City.
Hey, y'all, this is Rick Allen, host of Rick's House Home Improvement Radio Show on the road. Let me tell you about my friends at Knoxville Salvage and Old City Kitchens. Joel Popper and the team there have been friends of this program for a long time, and they want to be your friend. Friends, they have got the best cabinets, the best products. You say, Rick, is it seconds? No, everything's first quality. They do have some seconds if you want to get a deal, but not on kitchens and not on about everything they have in the store. So trust me, they're part of our team. They want to be part of your team. And in this environment where building materials are going through the roof, they're going to have the best prices on the best products in Knoxville or anywhere in the surrounding area. Call them today. See them online. KnoxvilleSalvage.com, OldCityKitchens.com. A Rick's House favorite.
Hey, y'all, this is Rick Allen. And let me tell you about one of my favorite companies, Top Septic. If you need a new drain field, or maybe you're having a problem with your existing drain field, or maybe the septic tank just needs to be pumped, they are the folks that can handle it for you. They know what they're doing. They're an American-owned company run by a veteran who wants to give you the type of service that you're expecting. Top Septic. Call them today, 865-599-1690. 865-599-1690.
This is Local News 4. And now for the weather.
Thanks, Jim. Yes, it looks like this summer will be one of the coolest on record.
Oh, really? Where?
At Dollywood Splash Country, the most trusted water park in the Smokies, where you can enjoy more than 20 slides, Tennessee's first water coaster, live music by the wave pool, and more. Just plan your trip at Dollywood.com.
Dollywood. Love every moment.
Looking for the perfect storage solution? Highway 66 Climate and Mini Storage is the area's premier self-storage facility. Located next to the Home Depot at the Allensville Square Center in Sevierville, we offer climate-controlled and non-climate-controlled units, plus indoor RV and boat storage. Enjoy top-notch amenities like 24-hour surveillance and 3 covered unloading zones. Need to unload a tractor-trailer or a truck? We have a loading dock, too. Sign up today and get 1 month free, plus a complimentary True Shine car wash. Highway 66 Climate and Mini Storage, the perfect solution for your storage needs.
Round up the family, dust off your boots, because it's time to rodeo. The Sevier County Summer Rodeo is back again. August 1st and 2nd at the Sevier County Fairgrounds, presented by Cross J Tack. Enjoy pony rides, mechanical bulls, delicious food, local vendors, and legendary rodeo clown Dave Showtime Meyer. Get your advance tickets at jbarkrodeo.com, Gillies Western Store, or Cross J Tack. Gates open at 6. Rodeo starts at 8. It's the Sevier County Summer Rodeo. Time to cowboy up.
When severe weather strikes, Mix 105.5 is here to provide the latest information with your severe weather alert. Brought to you by Sevier County Electric System. When you change phones, no matter if it's a landline or cell phone, make sure Sevier County Electric System has your new phone number.
Real estate. Are you thinking real estate? I've thought about it for the last 31 years. Call me. Let me put 31 years of experience to work for you. Terry Williams, RE/MAX Preferred Properties, 865-556-4111 or 392-5885.
Located in the heart of East Tennessee, where they do full service plumbing and repairs. All Clear Plumbing. Wheeler and Daniel, they know how to get the things right in your house. From a broken water pipe to an emergency repair to a water line installed, or maybe something that you never thought a plumber could do. Who do you call? You call All Clear Plumbing. Talk to Wills, All Clear Plumbing. Your choice for plumbing. 865-443-7752. Oh, I'm at Skate Town. I'm coming around the curve, crossing that right one over that left one.
It's an
It's
all
like this-
skate.
It's an all skate. Yeah, got that right leg going over that left one. Then all of a sudden, I get turned around backwards and got to slam into the wall to get stopped. Yes, sir. The 70s are coming back.
Oh, here we go.
There you go.
Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy.
I turned around backwards. I just couldn't get turned back around.
Yeah, that's it. All backwards skate. Oh,
Look
no,
at it. He's
here
out
we
of
go.
control. Had them tough skin jeans on. You know, all things 70s are coming back. We were talking about that during the break.
Yeah, what in the world?
Yeah, during the timeout, we were talking about, I said the word break. Slap me on
Sorry.
the hand. Thank you. We break for nothing.
No.
We take short timeouts.
Short timeouts. That's
That's right. That's what happens here. All right, let's see if we missed anything. Underpinning, new heated hose, PRV, cord corrosion, know your appliance wattage, 100 watts equals 1 amp, condensation drain blowout. Yep, fitting, got to have that. Oh, here's something else. And travel trailers and RVs, the latest thing is I don't think they insulate. Well, if you open your cabinets on your travel trailer or RV, it's so hot in there.
Oh, wow.
And so folks are insulating the backside of their cabinets.
Oh, wow. Okay.
1/2-inch foam back there and applying it will make a huge difference.
Yeah.
Ours under the sink gets really hot because that's where our outdoor kitchen is. So I've got a new door that I'm getting ready to put on. I might do that today if it stays good and cool.
Yeah.
So insulating cabinet and pantries.
Yes.
Closets and pantries are burning up.
Oh,
hot,
my goodness.
And all that adds up together and causes that AC to work overtime. So little tricks that you can do that help to get that done the way it's supposed to. Once again, I am not happy with RV doors.
No.
And I've been looking at a bunch of different things to test with that. We've talked about the Cool RV, which takes instead of your air conditioner just dumping down into a square box and some of it finding its way over into the ductwork that goes throughout your RV. The RV product that I was just telling you about, Cool RV, KOOL RV, it plugs into the top where the air comes out and into the sides. We're going to do that. I just need to get them on the show to find out a little bit more about it. So we're working on that. But in addition to that, man, our RV door is hot.
Yeah.
In this heat. And even, putting the awning out helps.
Yeah.
But you got to be awning aware. Like weather aware. We're awning aware.
Yes, you do.
Because even though ours automatically dumps itself, so when the air conditioner water runs off, or if it's raining and it pulls up and it starts to put pressure on it, it has a shock spring. We push it down a little bit on one side, and that shock spring, when it gets enough weight on it, will let itself down and it'll dump all that water off and then push itself back up, which is fine until the wind comes along.
Yeah.
When the wind comes along, it's Katie barred the door.
That's it. Hang on tight.
Hang on tight. And if it rips,
Toto.
it rips.
Yeah.
I've already had that happen one time. So that's something else. But they now make a product that there's several different variations of. You ever seen those screens that go on doors that are magnet in the center, and so you walk through them, and it goes apart. The screen separates in the middle.
Then they
come back with the magnet together. Okay, they make those in a thermal blanket.
Oh,
now everybody's big on the bubble wrap reflective. Reflectix. I can't say it.
Yes.
Say it anyway.
Put it up in
But
all
honestly,
the windows.
and it works good. It does. I have actually went to 1/2 inch R-board in my windows. And then if there's windows I need to see out of, I just cut it so that I can see and stop the shade there. If I need to pull the shade on down, I do that. Because the amount of it's single glass. I mean, all that is a magnifying glass. And let me tell you something: double glass with nothing in the middle of it, but airspace is not much better.
No.
You go from Saran wrap to two sheets of Saran wrap. But unless there's something in between the glass, it's just like argon or low E coatings on the inside of the glass. Those types of things, you're not going to gain energy efficiency.
No.
But when you put that bubble wrap, which many people do, now some people use bubble wrap in the wintertime that's clear so that they can gain heat from the sun, and they use the reflexive bubble wrap, which has the aluminum on it coating in the summertime to reflect that heat. You got to be careful with that stuff if you put that up against your skylights up on top of your roof, because it'll melt them.
Well,
so foam board is better in there because it can back down and leave a little area in there for that. So some of those types of things, but now they make a thermal blanket, and I think that's my next choice on our doors because, and you can order them just a tad long, so for underneath the doors, because that weather stripping wears
quickly.
And when you add weather stripping to it, that can become kind of a bear sometimes. We've tried that, and it works okay, but it's always pulling loose, and it's just so I want a more productive thing, and so I think we're going to try that. And they're on Amazon. They're about anywhere from $28 to $40. Well, if you've bought any of that reflexive bubble wrap metal bubble insulation, it is not cheap.
No.
Marcus, good to see you. Brother Randy Taylor, good to see you in the house. Marcus, good to see you. And so those are other things that you can do. But think about this, and we've said this many, many, many times. A slide that's not sealed properly, a gap in weather stripping where the caulking's pulled back, and they make specific caulks for your RV. Please spend the money and use them. There's a reason. A door bottom that's not sealing properly, a crack at the lock, any window in there that has a minor place that's weather stripping's not pulled in. And when you put that stuff in your windows, it'll have a tendency to heat up the stop that holds the glass in and cause it to bend. So you got to be aware of that. But in the average home, when we talk about replacement windows, and there's really not a good replacement window option for RVs that I've found that's affordable. But in your home, if you have an 1/8 of an inch crack in every window in your house, and the average house has 10 windows, that's 10/8. Okay, that's 1.25 inches. That's the same as leaving one window in your house open year round. 1.25 inches.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. I mean, that's a fact.
That's math.
That's math.
It works out without an engineer.
Same thing in your RV.
Yes.
Every little crack, every little place that's not sealed, every little thing that's not that's letting in heat, and it also lets in draft.
Yeah.
And draft is not our friend.
Draft is not our friend, no.
Ever.
No.
In a home, RV, whatever it is not our friend, because it's what makes you feel cold. It's what makes you feel hot.
Well, that's like in your RV, your under compartments where you store stuff.
Yep.
Those doors too there, if those got leaks in them.
I've got one right now that I've got to replace.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And it comes right up underneath our kitchen.
Yeah.
Right up underneath. I mean, and we've had our RV long enough now. It's 21 where we're starting to get a few. I've been very pleased with it. It's Forest River. They've done a good job. Even though it was built during COVID, there were some things I didn't like that I've discovered since I've been remodeling it. But we're remodeling it to suit us.
Yes.
But even though it was built in the COVID times, it's been a good product, and we've had good success with it. So, Don't forget to call our folks at Permachink if you're doing wood, you're doing decks, you're doing interior finishes, all those kinds of things. Go to permachink.com and they'll help you.
Mm-hmm.
Put the hat up on top of that. Look like Jim Neighbors.
Look like Herman Munster.
Herman Munster, yeah, boy, that's the truth.
Ain't the truth.
Thank y'all. Support the folks that we talk about.
Yeah.
And tell them that you heard about it.
Absolutely.
On our radio stations or on Rick's house or on at the football game or wherever. And the final thing is we go here at the bottom of the hour. It's important to advertise when you're busy.
Yes.
Because advertising takes time.
Mm-hmm.
And don't stop.
No.
You got momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it because winter's coming.
Boy, I could tell you some stories.
I could too.
People stopped.
Yeah. That's all I'm going to say about that.
That's
number
it.
1, number 2. That's number 3.
Lord help us.
God bless you. Thank you for putting up with us today. We'll be back next Saturday, and we look forward to having a guest in to talk with you. Brother Skip, fantastic job as always.
Thank you, sir.
Number 1
Appreciate it.
producer in the country.
Thank you.
And, put your arms around them babies and love them and hug them and tell them if they'll let you, because I promise you never know. Have a good weekend. Real estate's coming next. Then the law talk after that.
Yep.
I'm gone. Well, it feels like I'm going to shoot it across this building. But what we know is going to happen is it's going to be dribble, dribble. Dribble, dribble. Dribble, dribble. I hope we didn't wait long enough for number 1 to cause number 2. Oh, my.